We're gonna one-take this thing. Ooh! Timer going? Yes, I have a timer. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sunday Biscuit Podcast, the show on Sunday where we consume biscuit. I forgot the biscuits.
Every time.
I forgot the biscuits. And you know what?
Comment, how dare you, Timothy?
Today we are going. This is going to be a very interesting podcast. Questions for Humans by Dr. John Delony. All right. Today we are going to be using these cards and asking us questions that were in fact made for humans. So without
What if
further
we're
ado,
not human?
Without further ado, let's get straight into today's podcast. Did you have any recurring dreams as a kid? If you did, what were they?
Your first dreams.
I dreamed about snakes a lot.
Same.
A lot.
Same.
Like, yes.
As a child, you were petrified of snakes. Oh my goodness.
They were just always, there was always at least 3 snakes in my dreams. I don't understand.
I would frequently dream where I thought it was an island, but like the sand was all yellow snakes. The grass was all, it was horrible.
That's interesting.
Because I didn't know it was snakes until oh yeah. Today I'm joined by one Trance Duran.
Hello.
Mr. Last Name Caden.
Hello.
And it's Sunday and it's biscuit time. So
Official.
now we've officially started the podcast. What's your favorite cheap meal that you always love no matter how much money you make? Cheap meal.
Hamburger Helper.
Yes.
I love Hamburger Helper.
Yes. Trying to think of a cheap meal that's delicious. Ooh. M&M yogurt. You take vanilla yogurt, the mini M&Ms.
Oh, yeah.
And then you put them in. It's very, very good.
I don't really like yogurt all that much. I mean, I'll eat it.
It's
not.
It's okay.
I don't like it without
Now-
M&Ms. What activity makes everyone doing it look stupid? Have you ever watched people try to play? What was the name of it? It was some really dumb sport. Shin kicking. Shin kicking is a professional sport in Great Britain, I believe. You stuff like straw in these socks, and then you lock arms.
Why?
And then kick until you get your other person on the ground. Everybody looks stupid doing that.
Sounds like soccer, but
shins. But the ball.
but like
is
a
the
Sunday
shins.
league soccer.
Yeah. Activity. Everyone's stupid. It looks stupid.
Shoulder shrugs.
We're-
like that. They're just doing that.
Were either of you guys there when we played that game where we all held hands in a circle and there was a suitcase in the middle of the circle?
Yes,
And we had to yank each other.
You couldn't touch the suitcase.
Whoever
That was the
knocked
greatest
over the
game ever.
suitcase was out.
That was the greatest game ever,
remember
and I'm
all
so
the-
sad we don't still play that game.
Well, it's because all the girls that were there, they were like, my arms are purple. They weren't purple. Their arms weren't purple.
They were fine.
They were fine.
overdramatic.
You did win that game. That's
You
right.
did.
Kale won that game frequently.
I forgot about that.
Is social media good or bad for us?
Bad.
Depends on the person.
I was gonna say depends on the person.
Honestly, bad. There are a lot of fake people on the internet.
Yeah.
I agree. What physical activity or sport could you defeat pretty much anyone at?
Foursquare.
No.
Eh,
No.
No.
Defeat
No.
anybody. That's true.
Define anybody.
Shin kicking. I've been practicing.
Oh my God.
No, I'm kidding.
No.
I think of anybody that I know, I could beat anybody I know at archery. I genuinely think so. As long as my bow had a sight on it, because sights are very helpful if you know how to use them.
I have no idea what mine would be.
Very interesting. And by the way, we're not going through this whole deck. We're
We
just
should.
not. We don't have time.
We go through half of it and half of it next time.
We gotta speed run this. What's the strangest thing you know about your family history? One time, my great grandfather had everybody in the family in the car. Literally, almost killed everybody. He pulled out in front of another car and he said, "I knowed I could make it." Go ahead.
He knowed he could make it.
Yeah, he knew he could make it.
He could make it.
That's the quote. I know I could make it. That's our family quote. It's because he almost killed literally the whole family.
All right.
Do we want to just move on to the next question?
I mean, I
after
have
that?
no idea. I
Okay.
know next to nothing about my family.
My great grandma is Estonian. That's all I know.
Half
Cool.
of my family is Spanish.
What's one parenting trend that society is getting totally wrong? We came back to this question. He was gonna have this be the first question. What is one parenting trend that society is totally getting wrong? Homeschooling is an option as well.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I don't know.
I love how you talked about homeschooling versus public schooling, and me and you are homeschooled, and then there's Caden.
There's me.
Oh
There's
shoot,
Caden. You've offended Caden.
There are both pros and cons to homeschooling
I
and
agree.
going to public schools.
There is that.
I agree.
Well, there's
Correct.
there's a difference between like the
it's
homeschoolers
it's
and then
a
like
difference in
the
pros and
homeschoolers.
cons. Have you ever walked out on a movie or a concert? What was it? No, I haven't.
yes.
What movie?
We went. What movie was
movie
it?
or concert?
I can't remember what movie it was. It was about like this dad and his daughter, and the daughter claimed that her like little blankie was magic, and some kid pulled the fire alarm, and so everybody had to leave the theater. It was a really good movie. But some kid pulled the fire alarm, and so everybody had to leave.
Dummy.
Yeah.
Stupid kids.
Other than that,
We
left.
almost walked out on a movie, but I genuinely don't remember what it was.
I have not, but my my parents got kicked out once.
They did.
What?
Wait,
Explain.
is this the same one I'm thinking
Explain.
of when they went to see it?
Yeah, they went to
Yeah.
see It Chapter 2.
The camera actually cut out, so Caden wanted me to tell you that he literally didn't know why they were kicked out. Okay, back to the podcast. If you could snap your fingers and instantly speak another language, what would it be?
German.
Russian.
Japanese, because I've been told that there's a very big learning curve with Japanese. Hop! What is the most real-life romantic story you've ever heard? The Princess Bride. Can we just count that?
Yeah.
Because
Princess
I
Bride.
can't.
Even
I
if
can't
it's
think of
not,
it.
we're counting it.
It's okay. We're counting it. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
counting
matter.
it.
It'll be okay.
Hey, we're nailing this one take.
Oh, yeah.
What
Oh,
is
yeah.
one
Really are.
word or phrase that is way overused? Pog.
Bussin'.
Like.
I think that one's the best. That one's the best because people do actually like pog and bussin'. Oh
Like-
wow, just stop. Like
I
people.
We should, all of the recording today, we cannot say like.
No.
That's
No, I disagree.
Let's do it.
that's almost impossible.
Pog and bussin' people use like just as jokes, and it's just annoying. What is a video game that you dominated as a kid?
Mario Kart.
I don't know. I dominated Wii Sports Resort, the swordplay and dogfight. I haven't lost in quite a while.
I love both of those.
When the game was actually fun, Fortnite.
That is true. You were in fact quite cracked, my guy.
And
at
Rocket
Fortnite.
League.
And the final question for today: who in the room is most likely to become famous and why?
Hmm.
I don't know. I feel like we all could.
But
Well, it depends on who wins the duel.
That's true. Whoever wins the duel.
Whoever wins the duel.
And on that
the
note,
power of the mouse pad.
the power of the mouse pad just simply instantly gets you a
Yes.
million subscribers. I'm gonna use the mouse pad. I'm gonna use the mouse pad to edit the
Mouse
next
pad
5
before-
videos.
Before giving it away, use the mouse pad.
Yes. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have run out of time for the Questions for Humans episode of the Sunday Biscuits podcast. Leave a like, smash like, comment something, like feed the algorithm,
Like,
make the
how dare
algorithm
you,
How dare you,
nice and fat
Timothy?
and
How dare
sassy.
you,
Don't
Timothy?
do what they're doing.
He's ignoring
Don't
us.
do what they're saying.
Do it.
And
Do
until
it.
the next time, leave a 5-star review on Spotify. Consider leaving a like. If this chair goes backwards, I'm gonna
I
die.
would not do that
Until
with
next
that
time,
chair.
talk to y'all later. Bye.
Bye.